We all, as a company, our goal is to help compliance professionals deal with all the regulatory changes. And because of regulatory changes, it's like shifting tectonic plates sometimes. Sometimes it can be a small regulatory change, sometimes it can be a completely immense regulatory change. Part of the issue is that occasionally compliance may not be looked at as a function that is crucial, but it is, because it will hit your bottom line. Therefore, technology, which has evolved throughout the years, has really allowed the compliance profession to grow, help compliance professionals stay on top of regulatory changes, be more efficient, be more transparent, really become a partner. That's something that we think a lot of firms forget. Your compliance team is your partner to help you grow your company. It prevents a lot of potential headaches. It helps with risk mitigation. And therefore, technology is part of that planning. It's part of that growth of the company. And finally, I think a lot of firms are starting to realize that. Our focus is to become a partner to our firms. And in that respect, our technology is specifically designed to work with the client's needs, the firm's needs. The classic example I use is, it's like when you go to a tailor, the tailor will make the suit for you. You don't have to adapt to the suit. Our software is maybe not a good analogy, but it provides the idea in mind of how it is designed through proprietary code to actually be highly configurable. And that's a key component because it allows for total control from a client's perspective once they're up and running. Control, in our case, the marketing material review process, which is highly regulated. Before it goes to market, all the advertising that you see, all the stuff on TV that you see, has to be approved by compliance to follow the regulatory requirements. And expanding upon that, you can use our software, again, being a partner to compliance staff in firms. For other compliance tasks, they have to be automated. And that's crucial. Going back to what I said earlier about helping and using technology to become more effective, check, our software does it. Transparent, stay on top of regulatory changes by mitigating those changes and actually making life easier from a compliance perspective. You want your end users, your reps, your investor relations, whoever has to be facing clients and the public, you want to be excited about saying, yes, I got a piece of something needs to be approved by compliance. 1, 2, 3, within 5 minutes, you're done, instead of waiting. We use, our technology has constantly evolving, so we use machine intelligence to help staying in compliance and help with those scoring that are necessary for the workflow to work better. And we actually prepared a thank you publication last year because we identified this as a very need. Many times compliance staff feels like, oh my God, I'm not a technical person here. Who do I partner with? So we understand their needs to identify what their needs are. You have to start from there. And then come up with a strategy and a plan to how you go from point A to point B. So along those lines, the technology that should be your partner should really provide you certain things. Are they able to provide, for example, improve that they are compliant with the regulations? Are they there to support you? What kind of documentation do they require? What kind of due diligence? Are they looking for a short-term relationship or a long-term relationship? Would they always there to support you? Do they have support always available? How often do they change and enhance the technology, and how does that happen? There is a lot more, but these are some of the questions that are critically important. Well, part of a long list of really important questions they want to start thinking about. Compliance professionals should not be afraid of technology. I think that is, I found, I've been doing this for many years, and so is my associate John. And compliance professionals have evolved, but they're still kind of like concerned about using technology. How is that going to work for me? And part of what we do as a company, and we love doing it, is be a resource for them, listening to them. That's the other thing, are they listening to you about your needs, or you're just a transaction to them? Well, it's the first time you guys, it was a job well done. a lot of interaction. Being from Europe myself, I love being around Europeans, so it's like coming home in a way, but that's besides the point. The point is they provided us the opportunity to interact with some firms, but also vendors, because part of what you need to do is understand what the tapestry of the technology market is, which is another point to answer the previous question.